You didn't make the main. Get off the track. I usually stand somewhere between them two obstacles. You got to dodge the riders when they go off the track, though. Girls Pro-Am's going to go first, aren't they? That's how we usually do it. Ladies first. Ladies first. And we'll do a little rollout for the girls and guys that made the main. Why not? Want that? No. All right, we got Stevie Tompkins. Stevie doing it for BMX Track Supply. All right, Stevie coming out of Mankato. Bailey Enlow out of Grand Forks running the National 58 plate. Good job, Bailey. Cassidy Crotty doing it for Full Tilt. National 57 out of Centerville, Minnesota. Jenna Hip Hop Jeffers. Red Line Adventure. Girl's been around a while. Give it up for Jenna. This is their third round. Total points for the girls. Tompkins in 6, Enlow in 3, Crotty in 1, Jeffers in 7. Did you catch that? Here we go, ladies Pro-Am. Gates down, and Enlow has the pop. Crotty's got the inside line. Tompkins sitting in the 3 spot. Jeffers in 4. Coming around that first corner. Enlow's been getting it done out front all day long. Crotty sitting in the 2. Tompkins and Jeffers making their way through the rhythm. Single file. Heading into the last corner. Crotty closing the gap, trying to make something happen coming in. Enlow, Crotty, coming to the line. It's going to be Enlow, Crotty, Tompkins, and Jeffers. Now we got to find the boys Pro-Am. All right, these guys been doing good all day. Give it up for Taylor Turbo Riedemann, doing it for Prodigy. He comes in with low points. I guess I gave you the points, so I don't know any more than that. Brady Lavoie, doing it for Full Tilt. Another Full Tilt rider, Zach Barr. We got a bunch of Full Tilt. Wyatt Primus. The Full Tilt Pro-Am. Trenton Duvall. Kyle Johnson out of Mankato. Jeremy, Captain Awesome, Notham. And Corey Francois doing it for Revolution. And that's our Pro-Am main. They'll be racing to the line. Missy's so on top of it, she's got all your money right back there, waiting for you. Pineview's matching their entry fees and paying out it all. Full gate.
Oh, the gate is down. Here they are flying around. Prodigy Racy Taylor Riedemann jumps out into an early lead. Remus trying to sneak up a two-spot as they're flying on down through that.
Look at that. Riedemann out front, and then there were 4 across coming down the second straight, full tilt riders. Right now, it's Lavoie and Barr, handlebar to handlebar. Sitting 2 and 3, coming around the last corner. Riedemann's going to bring this one home. He's going to get the win. Good one coming for the 2. Barr, Duval. Lavoie and Notham, pretty much a throw-up. Primus. Good running over there. All right, let's stage up the main events. Time to get it rocking and rolling here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Be locked and loaded with our 7 and 8 class. All right, rocking and rolling down that first straightaway. We got Lacey Leggett out front for SDE, followed by the 9-6. That's go-getter Carson Greenwood sitting in that 2 spot. Isaac Lysef sitting in that 3 for Red Line Adventure. Lacey Leggett for SDE leading them on around.
All right, Lacey Leggett getting it done for SDE. Missed second round. Where were you, Lacey? Out playing? Lacey Leggett coming in with 5 points. She keeps it up. She's going to finish with 6. I think the go-getter, Carson Greenwood, going to come in with 5 points, take the win. And the 25 of Isaac Lyseth going to take the 3. Lacey gets the 2.
9-10 mixed open out on the track. Peyton Hooper, Allie Linkto, and Emma Majors out on the track. Total points for these riders.
The 2-bike, Emma Moggers out of Lake Crystal, getting it done out front. Alligator Linkto, the A-bike, sitting in the 2 spot. The 168, Peyton Hooper riding 3. Linkto coming in with 2 points, sitting in the 2. Moggers coming in with 4, sitting in the 1. and Hooper with 6, riding in the 3. Mager's coming in. She's going to end up with 6 points. Lenkto's going to end up with 4, so Lenkto gets the overall win. Magers gets the overall 2, and Hooper gets the overall 3.
13-14 mixed open out on the track. State plate number 4. That's Mason Hare out front, followed by the 70. That's Aaron Taco Bell.
13-14 mixed open. Sorry, Corey. Distracted there a little bit. State 4, Mason Hare out front. The 70 bike, Taco Bell, SDE sitting in the 2 spot. Trinity Stofflet sitting in 3 out of Wisconsin. Coming on in, it's going to be the State 4 of Mason Hare. Bringing in the win. The 70 bike of Bell gets the 2. Stofflet gets the 3.
9-10 open, rocking down the track at us. We got Jamison Rozandich out front for Thunder Beach. Got that 9 state plate. Corbin Young sitting in that 2 spot, followed by Ben Grahams in this 9-10 open class.
Rozandich, you always know when he's on the track. Right there's why. Rozandich getting it done out front, sitting in the 2, CL4 rider. Corbin Young riding 3, IMBMX's Ben Graham. Coming in 9-10 open. Oh, Rozandich styling it up to the line. He's going to take the win. The State 9, a Young with the 2, and Grahams with the 3.
Gate coming down for 13-14 open class. Jumping out front, that's that 12 bike. That's going to be the Plummer. Jack Plummer out front, followed by Patstima sitting in that 2 spot for double cross.
Plummer getting gone in this one. He's extending out a lead. Sitting in the 2 spot, double cross rider. And in the 3 spot, the State 3 bike of Brandon Wolf. Coming around the corner, the 12 bike of Plummer for Venom Racing. Going to get the win. The 12 bike of Postima going to take the 2. And the State 3 of Wolf gets the 3.
11-12 girls cruiser out on the track. Lydia Peters, Mackenzie Springer, and Allie Lenkto rocking and rolling through that corner. The 1 bike, that's Lydia Peters for SDE out front, followed by Full Tilt. Mackenzie Springer sitting in the 2.
Crazy K out of the corner first. She's got that District 1, or is that a State 1? Yeah, that's a State 1 plate. Little bit of blue on there around the 1. Crazy K coming down the line looking for the win. This is not a total points race. Springer for Full Tilt sitting in the 2, and it's going to be Lydia, Mackenzie, and Alligator.
13-14 girls cruiser out on the track. Tompkins jumps out to an early lead for BMX Track Supply. Jeffers sitting in that 2 spot for Redline Adventure, but making a move is Clemenson trying to slide up into that 2 spot.
Tompkins comes in with 2 points. Jefferson Clemenson tied with 3 each, 5 each. So the race is for 2 and 3. Thompson's got this one all sewed up, but she's taking it to the line out front anyway. Coming on down the back straight, Hip Hop Jeffers for Redline Adventure. Looks like she wants that too. Isabel Clemenson's going to come in with the 3.
Gates dropping down. Moto number 11, 17 to 20-year-old lady cruisers. Caitlin Juvelin, Emily Mundahl, Mackenzie Jacobs. Redline Adventure out front. That's Mundahl sitting on that 9 nag bike, followed by Juvelin and Jacobs.
Mundahl, Redline Adventure, getting it done. The 2 bike, riding in the 2. Juvelin, CL4 rider. Jacobs, watch out, she's pretty quick down that back straight. Mundahl's got it all tied up. The race is for 2 and 3. Mundahl comes in with 3 points overall, takes the win. And the 2 bike of Juvelin's going to score up the overall second with Jacobs in the 3.
It is down for 41, 45-year-old lady cruisers. We got Weber, Mundahl, and Lamke. Redline Adventure out front. That's Carrie Mundahl on that nag number 2 bike. Weber sitting in that 2 spot for Cars Bike Shop on that 7 plate.
All right. Out in front, Carrie Mundahl. Redline Adventure sitting in the 2. Melody Weber, Cars Bike Shop. Andrea Lamke riding that 3 spot. And she's not the oldest one on the track today. Coming on in, Mundahl's taking the win. Weber's going to get the 2. And Andrea is going to get the 3.
Dropping the gate on 8-year-old cruiser class, jumping out to an early lead. That's Matthew Peterson on the 389. Oh, Bulldog makes a move for Redline Adventure, jumps into that 1 spot. Peterson sitting 2, followed by 18 bike.
Redline Adventure's got it going on. Oh, second place rider slides out in the corner. The 16 bike, the 30, and the 195 got the top 3 spots. Bad Dog, Bo Jeffers showing the way. The 30 bike, Nathan Anderson for Cars Bike Shop sitting in that 2, but he's got company coming. Company coming on the 185. LaPlante. Anderson holds him off. LaPlante takes the 3.
9-year-old cruiser class up on the track. We got Grabinski on the inside. Slides up into that 1 spot, followed by Barack the Rocket Smith sitting in his hip pocket.
Grabinski. Smith, what a battle here. They're always going at it. Kean and Brock the Rocket sitting out front. 9 cruisers on the track. Dylan guarding Frederick LaRox, rounding out the group. Coming on back down the last straight. Grabinski coming in. He's going to get the win. Smith's going to take the 2, and the 309, Trayson Dillon, takes the 3rd.
Dropping the gate on our 10-year-old cruiser class. Moto number 15. We got full tilt colors out front. Oh, Madsen making a move, sliding up into that 1 spot. That's going to be Madsen, followed by the 7 bike of Reed Larson sitting in that 2 spot.
Madsen, Larson for full tilt, duking it out front. Sitting in the 3 spot, we got the 2 bike of the Tomahawk, Evan Meyer for the Outlaws. All full tilt sitting in the top slots. They both want the win, though. They're going to come down to the finish. Who's got the power? It's going to be the NAG 10 bike, Cyrus the Virus Matson, followed by the 7 of Larson, and the 2 of the Tomahawk, Evan Meyer.
12-year-old cruiser coming on at us. Moto number 16. NAG 7 bike out front. That's Gassner for Prodigy Racing. Oh, juking and jiving through that first corner. The 3 bike. That's going to be Landwehr sliding up into that 2 spot.
Gassner, Landwehr, Redline Adventure making a move in the corner. That's the 1 bike. The 1 bike is Braden the Bullet Kemple. Right now out front, Gassner showing the way. He's doing it for Prodigy Racing. Sitting in the 2 spot, the 3 bike, Landwehr. The 1 bike coming by. It's going to be Kemple taking the 2.
Thirteen-year-old cruiser class on the track. Full tilt colors out front. That's Peckham, followed by the 7 bike. Primus going 1 and 2.
Peckham, Primus for full tilt. We got Antil sitting in the 3 spot. Ashton Antil for double cross. Riding on the 4 spot is Anthony LaPlante, doing it for Michael Cycles, Lawman Bikes. Coming around the corner, though, it's all about Mason Peckham. Peckham, Primus trying to get it done. Not going to get there. Peckham, Primus, and the 366 of Antil.
15-year-old cruisers on the track. Flying on down. Prodigy Racing at colors out front. That's Sean Robin on that 2 bike. Oh, rider sliding out as the 4 bike gets out into that 2 spot. That's White Lightning. Tyler Nelson for Redline Adventure sitting 2.
We only got 3 of them left up, and Tank is out in front. We got the 4 bike of Ty Nelson sitting in the 2. In that 3 spot, got to be Blake Johnson. Blake Johnson for BMX Track Supply. Robins coming in with the win. Good one coming for the 2. Nelson and Johnson. All right, give him a hand. They're getting up.
Give him a hand. He looked like he drops the pedal. I'd blame the mechanic on that one. '26 to 30-year-old cruiser class. Main event action, moto number 20. State plate number 1. That's Chris Austin for BMX Track Supply out front. The 2 bike, that's Brett Olson, Gold Cup plate sitting in that 2 spot.
Austin Olson, 1 and 2. BMX Track Supply double cross sitting in that 3 spot. We got the 7 bike of Zach Wood doing it for CL4. Round the last turn they come, bringing it home. The state 1 plate going to get there? It's going to be Austin, Olison, and Wood.
36 to 40-year-old cruisers jumping out to an early lead. That's Troy Carr for I-Sandy Bicycle on the 142. Sitting in that 2 spot, that's Brian Hoppy for Full Tilt on that 10 bike.
Carr, Hoppy, 1 and 2. This should be a good battle coming into the line. Sitting in the 3 spot, we got Justin Miller for BMX Track Supply. Coming down the backstretch, it's going to be the 142 Troy Carr bringing it in. The 10 bike of Hoppy going to take the 2, and the 17 of Miller scores up the 3.
41 to 45-year-old cruiser class, moto number 22. Sonny Newman on that 12 bike jumps out to an early lead, followed by the 532. That's Mike Baresh. Lance sitting in that 3 spot.
Hi, Newman looking good, all blacked out today, coming through, looks mean and lean. The 532 bike sitting in the 2 spot, Mike Baresh, doing it for GHP 2024, and Nima coming down the line. Newman going to bring it in with the win. Burge going to take the 2, and the 2 bike of Lance White scores up the 3rd.
46 to 50-year-old cruiser class coming on at us. 6 bike on the inside. David Haas tries to make a move, but Amon comes on by for Venom. Jumps up into that 1 spot. Haas sitting 2.
Yeah, you don't get in Mike's way. Amon getting it done out front for Venom. The 6 bike. David Haas for Thunder Beach sitting in that 2 spot. And Jeff Seebeck is right where he wants to be, out of their way. Coming on into the line. Amon going to get the win. Haas going to get the 2. Seebeck scores up the 3.
51 to 55-year-old cruiser class, moto number 24. They qualified to get here. Got the NAG 10 out front for Team Thunder Beach, Keith Christensen. 14 bike, that's Zerwaz for IMBMX sitting in that 2 spot.
Christensen, Zerwaz, 1 and 2. Christensen showing the way in the 3 spot. We got the 27 of Holst. I figured Zerwaz would be sporting a USA cycling jersey fresh back from the World. Coming on in, the NAG 10 Christensen. Zerwaz coming on hard. Christensen, Zerwaz, 1 and 2, and the 27 of Holst takes that 3.
Oh, here we go. Full rack coming at us. 5 and under novice. Bowers, Chaunard, Rick, Madsen, Alvord, Beyer, Lenners, Williamson. Getting out to an early lead. That's the 227 bike. That's going to be Alexander Chaunard.
This is going to be a good one. Chenard and Alvord, 1 and 2. Chenard with the win will turn intermediate. Alvord been tearing it up lately. We got the 169 of Madsen sitting in that 3 spot. Oh, we lose a rider. We lose 2 in the rhythm. Heading on down. One goes down on top. We're going to get them little dudes picked up. Coming down the line, Chenard. He doesn't want to race the novice class anymore. Give it up. Chenard coming in, the newest intermediate rider. Elvord in the 2 and the 366 coming by. Or make it the 336. Lucas Bowers takes that 3rd.
6-year-old novice coming on down the track. We got the 192 bike up front. That's Bailey Morrison. Oh, making a move on the inside. That's going to be the 101, Brady Larson. So it's Larson, Morrison sitting 1 and 2 as these guys are all over up and down the track in this 6-year-old novice class.
6 novice into the tower turn. Oh, lose 2 riders there. We got the 101 and the 44 getting by. Larson and the 44 Shell. Larson, Shield. 1 and 2 coming around the corner. We're getting all kinds of riders picked up. We got the 101 bike. Brady Larson coming in. He's going to get the win. The 44, Gavin Shield. He's going to get that 2 spot. The 518, Earl Steckel, going to round out the podium in 6 novice. Give it up. They're up and at 'em. We're getting them all going. Tough racing when you're working all day in the heat and you crash. Just ask Elise at Worlds. The only thing that was in the rain there.
Photo number 30, 7-year-old novice class coming on at us. 7-year-old novice class. We got Carson Kraus on the inside making a move. Jumps up into that lead spot, followed by the 31. That's Dylan Carr. Going to be Kraus and Carr sitting 1 and 2.
We got a good battle out front in this one. Coming around the corner first, the 61 bike of Carson Kraus. Carson could be turning in intermediate as well today if he can hang on, but he decides to go to the way outside. What's up with that? Oh, he's still out there. Car's bike shop coming in. Kraus, and we got the 31. The 31 of Carr. Oh, who got it? The 31 of Carr gets it at the line. Kraus is going to have to wait a while. He takes the 2.
8-year-old novice on the track. Oh, jumping out to a big lead. That's a 932 bike. That's Jackson Fields for Isanti Bicycle sitting up into that top spot.
Good looking group heading into the corner. They're getting single filed out. Jackson Fields out front. We got the 306 and the 229. Must be the 906. My eyes are getting bad. The go-getter, Carson Greenwood, sitting in that 2. Maybe the 229 of Carter Matthews in the 3. Coming in, though, it's all about Jackson Fields. He's going to get the win. We got the 906 and the 229 of Greenwood, and Matthews going to round out the podium.
Main event action. 9 novice coming on at us. Jumping out to the gate, out of the gate to an early lead. That's a 152. Joshua Berg slides up into that top spot, followed by the 393. That's Keegan Lloyd, I think, sitting in that 2 spot.
Oh, yeah. How about that 5th place rider? That's some colorful uniform. 152, Berg getting it on out front. The 393 of Keegan Lloyd sitting in that 2 spot. 1 and 2. Oh, look at them battling in the corner. Coming on out. Making their way down the back stretch. The 152, Joshua Berg coming in. He's going to get the top spot. The 393 of Lloyd with the 2. And it looked like the 108, Bradley Trollinger, getting the 3.
10-year-old novice coming on at us. Total points action for these riders. Grant Kleeman, Boston, Waldorf, and Caden Lloyd. Oh, one rider sliding out as we got a bar-to-bar battle, but the 93 bike, Caden Lloyd, jumps up into that top spot.
Lloyd Kleeman for Team Horsepower. And give it up, back up and at him, the 32 bike, Boston Waldhoff. Bottom of that first corner's got a little bad spot in it, so watch it. Try to take it too low, you're going to be laying on your butt. 93 bike coming in, Caden Lloyd. He's going to get the win, the 226. Going to get the 2, and Waldhoff takes the 3.
Drop at the gate for our 11-year-old novice class. Getting shot out of a cannon is a 197. Jagger Cordes jumps up into that top spot, but making a move on the inside. That's a 600 bike of Jay Thayer. Takes over the top spot.
We got the Thayers on the track, John and Jay. Jay getting it done out front. We got the 197 bike of Cordes sitting in the 2. John Thayer sitting in the 3, and we got the 28 of Janessa Bliss riding in the 4. Coming around the corner, bringing it home. They're single filing out, and that 600 bike of Jay Thayer is looking good for the win, and he's going to come across and get the big number 1. Cordes with the 2, and the 612 of John Thayer with the 3.
Dropping the gate on our 12-year-old novice action coming on at us. The 126 jumps out in front. That's Ethan Chartrand. Thunder Beach colors sitting in that 2 spot. Oh, rider going down. The rider's scattering all over the place. I got to get out of the way. Chartrand hanging on.
Oh, lots of carnage in the first corner. Emma Borchert coming out front. We got the 126, Ethan Chartrand, sitting in the 2 spot. Emma and Ethan, everybody getting up. Give them all a big hand. They're up and at 'em, racing hard. That 3rd place is up for grabs yet. Coming in, Emma Borchert. Emma Borchard coming to the line and hanging on the 128 or 126 of Chartrand with the 2. 125, you are DQ'd for actions on the 30-foot line. The 100 bike of Colin Wilson's going to come in with the 3rd.
14-year-old novice class dropping the gate as they're coming on down. We've got the 84 bike out front, Blake Devine. He's got the inside line, slides up into that top spot, followed by the 545. That's Jordan 4R sitting in that 2 spot.
14 novice heading into the tower turn. 84 bike, Blake Devine, the 545 sitting in the 2 spot. That's Jordan 4R. Devine Farrar, 1 and 2. I see Blondie in the 4th spot, Blondie Isaacson. Coming on in, we got the 84 Devine going to take the win. The 545 going to get the 2, that's Farrar. And I looked right at it and I lost the number.
16-year-old novice, they qualified to get here. 181 on the inside, that's Bradley Ostrike. Oh, jumps back into that 2 spot. The 128, Alex Duran, jumps out to the lead.
16 novice qualified to get here, so they're duking it out for the top spot. The 128 of Duran's got it going on right now. The 232 of Caleb Getty? All right, Getty. We'll go with Getty. Coming on in, the 128 Duran, Getty in the 2 spot, going to get the 2. And the 181 of Bradley Ostrike takes that 3.
28 to 35-year-old novice class. Gate is down. We got a battle coming into that first corner. Allie Bauermeister trying to hold it on the outside, but the 403, that's going to be Dustin Bowers, jumps out to an early lead.
Oh, they're bouncing around up over that step up, making their way to the corner. CL4 getting it done. The 403 by Dustin Bowers. How about the 604 coming on? Allie Bauermeister. Red Line Adventure. Oh, look at Allie. Rail in the corner, bringing it home. This is going to be a good one. Bauermeister coming on. Bauermeister is going to bring it in with the win. The 403 of Bowers with the 2. And the 655, Tricia Beersbud takes that 3.
Drop in the gate in our 36 to 40-year-old novice class. Got the 210 on the inside. That's Damon Dice sitting in that 1 spot, followed by the 262. That's Wade Hoffman sitting in that 2.
Oh, yeah. We got foot down happening, everything in this one. Starts getting scary in 36 to 40 novice. 210 on the track, 262 and 2. Damon Dice sitting out front. The 262, Wade Hoffman riding in the 2 spot out of Cedar. Coming on in, the 210, Damon's going to take the win. The 262 and the 573, Hoffman and Lindsay, top 3.
41 to 45-year-old novice class. 219 bike getting an early lead. That's Reed Wilmert. Jumping out front for Prodigy Racing, followed by the 29 bike. That's Steve Young, Scuba Steve Young, sitting in that 2 spot.
Oh, we got elbow-to-elbow action here. It's the 219 out front, Reed Wilmert. The 265 of Brad Fields in the 2. Steve Young sitting in that 3 spot. How about Reed Wilmert coming in? If he hangs on to this lead, he's the newest intermediate in USA BMX. Give it up. Fields with the 2, Scuba with the 3.
46 and over novice class. Coming on at us, 651 on the inside. That's Doug Tessman's got the inside preferred line. The 517, Chad Breer sitting in that 2 spot. Got some momentum coming on down through that second straightaway.
46 and over novice. Oh, little bikes banging and stuff in the second corner coming on through. 517, Chad Purier coming out on top. He's in the lead spot. Purier's got it going on. 46 and over novice. Purier bringing it on in. The 109 bike of Kelly O'Hara in that 2 spot for Young Guns. The 651, Doug Tessman takes the 3.
5 and under intermediates dropping the gate. Tavin Esperson, Isaac Lyseth, and Owen Mormon out on the track. That's Tavin Esperson sitting out into that 1 spot, followed by the 96. That's Owen Mormon sitting in that 2. Lyseth sitting 3.
Oh, Esperson living life dangerously, coming down them obstacles, flying front wheel first and just hanging on. Sitting in the 2 spot, the 96 Mormon, and riding in the 3, Lisa. These are the 5 and under novices that won a whole bunch, and now they're intermediates. Here they come around the corner, bringing it home. Tavin Esperson is going to get the win. The 96 bike, Mormon's going to take the overall 2, and Liseth's going to get the overall 3.
6-year-old intermediate full rack coming on at us. 44 bike's got the inside line. That's Gavin Bitson. Jumps out to the lead coming out of that first corner, followed by the state 2 plate. That's Gavin Gardner sitting 2.
All right. I must be missing people. I don't even. The 44 bike got it going on. Gavin Bitson, the 70 and the state 2. Riley Notley sitting in that 2 spot. The state 2 of Gavin Gardner in 3. Gavin's on the bookends of 1 and 3, sitting in that 4 spot. Looks like the 97 bike of Carson Swedeen. 44 is going to get the win. Gavin Bitson.
Dropping the kid on a 7-year-old intermediate class. Bar-to-bar action coming into that first corner. We got state plate number 5, Lincoln Heckendorf for Team Horsepower out in front, followed by the 24, Peter Newark, sitting in that 2 spot.
Heckendorf, Team Horsepower, flashing that pretty green bike out in the lead. Sitting in the 2 spot, the 24, Peter Newark, doing it for Mike's Bikes. Heckendorf, Newark, 1 and 2. Coming down the back straight, Lincoln trying to hang on, get the win here at the state race. Lincoln's going to get the 1, the 24 Newark gets the 2, and it looked like the 55 of, he told me how to say that name, Crash with the 3.
Full rack of 8-year-old intermediate riders, bar-to-bar action coming into that first corner. Jumping out to an early lead, that's the 112 bike, that's going to be Harley Dice. Jimmy Johns, Griffin Mayhew sitting into that 2 spot.
They had to make it through the semis to get here in 8I. Full rack coming at me. The 112 out front. The 66 sitting in the 2. Harley Dice. The 66 bike. Griffin, Jimmy Johns, Mayhew. Fast as heck, I guess. And let's see if he can deliver. Harley Dice coming in. The 66 of Mayhew. And it looked like the... Go ahead.
9-year-old intermediate action coming on at us. Brock plate number 1, Andrew Garding jumping out to an early lead into that first corner. Sitting in that 2 spot, that's a 29 bike, Ethan Eller.
Oh, yeah. 9 intermediates getting older, getting a little faster. The Rock 1 Garding getting it done out front. The 29 bike of Ethan Eller sitting in that 2 spot. Garding, Eller, 1 and 2 in 9I. Coming down the backstretch. Garding's getting gone in this one. He's going to get the win. The 29 bike of Eller is going to get that 2 spot. And the 42 coming in. Ian Potter takes the 3.
Full rack of 10-year-old intermediates flying on down through that first straightaway. Jumping out to an early lead. That's an 87 bike, Ashton Fisher. Holds on coming out of that first corner. The 61 bike that's on the inside. That's Alex McCabe sitting in that 2 spot.
We got a good one coming here. Everybody's all bunched up yet. Truck 61 trying to make the move. 87's got it going on out front. The 61 McCabe trying to make it happen. The 87 bike of Ashton Fisher trying to hang on to the top spot. Fisher, McCabe, 1 and 2. Coming on down the line. Oh, the 61. And Fisher at the line. I don't know. The 133 of Drexler took that 3 spot.
11-year-old intermediate action. Full rack of these riders. Team Horsepower colors out front. That's that 98 bike. Caden Alvord sitting into that one spot.
Last moto went Fisher McCabe at the line. Coming down this straight, the 11 intermediates, the 98 bike's got it going on. Caden Alvord, Team Horsepower. Oh, new rider taking it over, coming around the last corner. It is the 119 bike. Sellers, Alvord, 1 and 2 and 11I.
12-year-old intermediate riders, full back coming on down that first straight of the way. The 107 bike, Colby Kiffmeyer jumping out to an early lead. Oh, one rider going down. We got the State 6 bike sitting in that 2 spot. That looks like Keegan Bisher.
Oh, Kiffmeyer likes to be out front, but he's not there right now. The State 6 of Bisher got it going on. Bisher, Kiffmeyer, 1 and 2, heading through the rhythm. Bisher, Kiffmeyer. Around the last corner, it's going to be a race to the line. Looks like the State 7 of bike right crates in the 3. And Bisher's going to take the win.
Thirteen-year-old intermediates, full rack coming on down the line. The 95 bike, AJ Klug out front for Phenom Racing. Thunder Beach colors sitting up into that 2 spot. That's the 100 bike, Donovan Monette.
Cluj Monette 1 and 2 coming out of the tower turn. It is the 577 sitting in that 3. That's Cole Tran. Tran trying to make something happen to move up. Coming on down through the corner. Cluj extending his lead, doing it for Phenom. The 100 bike coming on in. It's going to be Monette. And Cole Tran takes that 3rd spot in 13I.
Dropping the gate on moto number 58. 14-year-old intermediates coming on down the line. Samuel Schmidt, Fryseni Bicycle on the 101 up front by the 74. Blake Haas sitting in that 2 spot.
14 eyes. These are the guys that worry me the most. Starting to get big and fast and don't have all the skills quite yet. Schmidt's getting it done out front with the 47 of Denver Brussels sitting in the 2 for CL4. Coming on, no, the 74 of Haas is in the 2. The 101 of Schmidt takes the win. Haas gets the 2. We'll get it right sooner or later.
15-year-old intermediates coming on down the line. We got state plate number 4, Mason Hare out front. Making a move on the inside, jumping up into that 2 spot. That's a state plate Dalton Pouliot for Buffalo Creek BMX. Oh, another rider going down.
We got 4 out of the 6 riders laying on the track. We got the State 4 Hare out front. We got the 54 sitting in the 2 spot. That's Alec Rachel. Riders getting up and getting going. The 31's in the 3. Hunter Nash. State 5's on the way. Pouliot coming in. Oh, Big Sky on the 54 bike. Right, Alec Rachel. Did he get the win? The 31 bike coming on in. Hunter Nash takes the 3. Rachel got the 2. Who got the win there? Mason Air.
16-year-old intermediates, 94 bike out front. That's Getty for Buffalo Creek BMX. Rocking and rolling out in front.
94 bike, Logan Getty out front for Phenom. Phenom rider. Round the corner they come. Logan Getty's getting gone in this one. We got the State 6 of Avery Banta in the 2. Getty's going to get the win. Banta and the 33 bike coming on. Kubat, but he can't quite get there. He'll take the 3.
36 to 40-year-old intermediate riders. Jason the Demon Sheeman, Dan Van Bramer, and Joe Schwinn. Total points action for these riders. Got the B bike of Schwinn out front, followed by the 297. That's Dan Van Bramer sitting in that 2 spot.
Joe Schwinn getting it done. Out of Ham Lake, he comes in with 3 points. Bramer comes in with 3 points. Sheeman with 6. So Schwinn and Bramer are racing for the win. Coming on in, Schwinn trying to hang on. Bramer can't quite get there. Schwinn gets the win. Bramer the 2. Sheeman the Demon gets the 3.
41 to 45-year-old intermediates coming on down the line. Sonny Newman jumps out to an early lead, rocking and rolling out front, followed by that 30 bike. That's going to be the Kevin, the Baked Beans Baker, sitting in that 2 spot. Newman leading him on around. Baker sitting in 2.
Sonny Newman. Oh, look at him dance back and forth through that rhythm section. One side to the other, every hump. Newman hanging on for dear life, but he's got the lead. He's going to bring it on in. The 30 bike, Baked Beans Kevin Baker gets the 2. Good one coming for the 3. I don't know. Did Seebeck get there? Terry Dingman hangs on. Gets that 3.
5 and under girls class out on the track. 5 and under girls. Are you kidding me? We got Callie Voigt out front rocking those full tilt colors.
Bungie showing the way. Wonder if she'll tell me we on the way by like she usually does. Charlotte Heckendorf, the Tornado. She's getting everything dialed in and ready to make a run. She's sitting in the 2 spot. Savannah Graham out of Princeton riding 3. Oh, look at this. Charlotte coming on up. Bungie had to put it back down. Bungie got there. Charlotte pushed her to the line.
Dropping the gate on a 7-year-old girls class. Rocking and rolling. And we got the rock number 1 out front. That's Madison Mad Dog Boy for Full Tilt Bike Company. T-Bike sitting in that 2 spot. That's Marley Reichel for the Outlaws.
The Mad Dog, little sister action, moto to moto. She's got it on in the lead with the Rock 1. The D-Bike sitting in the 2. Marley Reichel. This moto? All right, this moto's going to rerun. Go back up to the gate. We're going to rerun this moto. Rider had her tire over the gate and it went down anyway. So this moto is going to rerun. The gate didn't fail. If she would have had a tire over another gate, that tire wouldn't be there anymore. 7 girls will rerun.
Dropping the gate on the 8-year-old girls class. Coming on down the line, the 5 bike out front. That's Avery Chartrand, Prodigy Racing colors. District number 1 sitting in that 2 spot. That's Rogro.
8 girls on the track. The 5 bike out front. Chartrand. She's got Rowan Haven trying to chase her down. Lacey Leggett for SDE sitting in that 3 spot. Around the corner they go. Can I talk? Chartrand. Haven. Coming on in. Chartrand for Prodigy's going to get the win. Haven's going to score up the 2. And Lacey Leggett's going to come in with the 3.
9-year-old girls class, moto number 66, coming on down the line. Nag bike number 8 out front. That's Madison Peckham for Full Tilt Bike Company. Red Line Adventure color sitting in that 2 spot. That's going to be Kemple Kit Kat sitting in that 2.
Peckham, Kit Kat, 1 and 2 coming around the corner. The e-bike make it. Oriana Moen, Smiley for IMBMX sitting in that 3. Coming down the last straight, Peckham going to hang on for the top spot, it looks like. The 1 bike, Audrey Kit Kat Kempel's going to get the 2, and Moen takes the 3.
10-year-old girls class coming on down the line. Team Horsepower jumping out to an early lead. That's going to be the Blonde Bomb up into that top spot. Nag 10 sit 2 spot. That's West Coast. Callie Streeter for Outlaws.
The Blonde Bomb likes to race the boys, and they don't like racing her, but she's here with the girls right now. The Nag 10's getting it done in the 2 spot. Callie, West Coast Streeters for the Outlaws. Alligator Inkto for SDE riding in the 3. Bringing it on in. It's going to go Alex Hill, West Coast, and the Alligator.
11-year-old girls class full, just about a full rack of riders coming on down. SDE colors jumping out to an early lead. Trinity on that 1 plate. Mackenzie Springer sitting in that 2 spot for Full Tilt.
Oh yeah, Crazy K for SDE. She's got it out, going out front. Springer sitting in the 2. We got the 1 bike of Trinity Stoplet in the 3. Coming around that last corner, bringing it on home. It's going to be a dash down the last straight. Peters trying to hang on. Springer coming on. Stoplet in the 3. And that's how they're going to finish.
Dropping the gate on a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, looks like we're going back. Yep.
Jumping on back, we got a 1 plate. Boyd sitting front for Full Tilt Bike Company. Jumping back to rerun that last moto.
Boyd Mills in the 2 spot. Boyd Mills 1 and 2. We got the D bike. Marley Rachel sitting in the 3 for Outlaws. The 9 bike. Kaya Austin in the 4, coming on back around the last corner. The Mad Dog gonna get her done out front. Had to do 2 laps pretty quick there. The 23 bike for Double Cross coming on in, and Mills and Marley Rachel will take the 3rd.
Dropping the gate on our 13-year-old girls class. Coming on down the line. Double Cross colors getting the pop out front. That's Ashlyn Strandberg out of Sauk Rapids. State 3 sitting in that 2 spot. That's Isabella Charlton sitting 2.
Double Cross got it going on in the 1 spot. We got the State 3 sitting in the 2. That's Maggie Clemenson riding in the 3. The State 1, a Haley Sheeler doing it for Double Cross also. Bringing it on down the last straight there, racing to the line. Strandberg trying to hang on. The State 3 coming on. Charlton. It's going to be Strandberg, Charlton, and Sheeler.
14-year-old girls class, they qualified to get here. Coming on down the line. Battle coming into that first corner. Newark, Nag 10 bike out front, followed by Tompkins for BMX Track Supply sitting in that 2 spot.
How about a state number 1 for a birthday girl? Alexis Newark getting it done on her birthday. But Stevie Tompkins doesn't want that to happen. Let's see what happens. Getting tight into the last corner. Bringing it on home. Clemenson sitting in the 3 spot. Tompkins, Peckham, Newark going to get the win on her birthday. Tompkins going to get the 2, and Isabel takes the 3.
17 to 20-year-old ladies class coming on down the line. Nag 7 on the inside. That's Bailey Enlow for Venom. Jumping out to an early lead. Full Tilt color sitting in that 2 spot. That's Cassidy Crotty sitting 2.
All right, Nag 7 Enlow. She's been on fire for Venom. Crotty for Full Tilt's been getting it done at the Nationals this year. Sitting in that 3 spot. Doing it for Redline Adventures, Emily Mundahl. Coming in, it's going to be Enlow, Crotty, Mundahl, and the D-Bike taking the 4, LaRock.
Dropping the gate for a 7-year-old expert class. These kids are 7 years old and they're already winning and up there to their X's. Coming on the inside. 34 bike jumps out in front. That's Noah Newman. Double Cross color sitting into that 2 spot, but they're bar to bar all up and down the track.
Don't blink. We're in the expert classes now. They're getting fast. Newman out front, the 15 and the 51. Hoffman, the Hoff sitting in the 2. The 51, Kalen Kluge riding in that 3 spot. Newman's been tough all year, but he's got Double Cross colors coming. That 15 bike wants it. The Hoff trying to get there. Newman takes it over. Oh, coming by at the line. I think Kluge might have got that 2nd, and the Hoff took the 3rd.
8-year-old expert
and
class.
that is confirmed.
8-year-old expert class coming on down the line. Matthew Peterson out of Mankato on that state number 1, putting out to an early lead. Red Line Adventure colors sitting in that 2 spot. That's a Bad Dog, both efforts.
Oh, yeah. State 1. Is he going to do it again this year? Matthew Peterson out front, sitting in the 2. Red Line Adventures, Bad Dog, Bo Jeffers. Coming around the corner. Here they come down the back stretch. The State 3, Kyle Spencer in the 3. Coming in. Peterson gets the win. Jeffers the 2, and Spencer the 3.
Nine-year-old expert class coming on down the line. Full rack of riders. Grabinski on the outside. Oh, he slides up into that 1 spot. Coming out of that first corner. Neg 15 sitting in that 2 spot. That's going to be the Rocket, Brock Smith.
This class has been all about the 2 top riders here, Grabinski and Smith. The 4 bike sitting in the 3, that's Rosandich. Rosandich is going to start talking in this class too. Good top 3 riders. Grabinski, Smith coming in with Rosandich. Oh, in the 4 spot, we got the 31, Johnson. Grabinski, Smith, Rosandich, Johnson, top 4.
Dropping the gate on a 10-year-old expert class. Coming on down the line, full tilt colors up into the early lead. That's a 23 bike. That's going to be Reed Larson. He's got some company. That's Madison coming on down the line.
Larson and Madison banging bars, just going at it. That's teammate Love, I guess. The 1 bike, Landon Courier, sitting in that 3 spot for Dingman BMX. Coming around the corner. Larson on the 23 bike. Got it going on. The Neg 14 of Matson going to take the 2. Oh, and at the line. I think the 1 bike, Courier, got it.
$11X coming on down that first straightaway. The 8 bike out front for Venom. That's going to be Zayden Fitzsimmons. Double cross color sitting in that 2 spot. That's that state plate. Marshall Peterson, number 3.
8 bike, State 3. And Super Ross in the 3. Leo Worship, no. What do I got going on? Do I got the right sheet here? Coming on in, the 8 bike, Zayden Fitzsimmons bringing it in. Ross gets the 3. Ross Galing and Peterson with the 3.
12-year-old experts coming on down the line. We got Bam Bam jumping out to an early lead. Full tilt colors in the house. Prodigy Racing, that's Gassner sitting in that 2 spot, coming on down the line.
Bam Bam's got it going. Neg 2 rider for full tilt. We got the Neg 18 sitting in the 2 spot. Travis Gassner. Bam Bam Perlberg, Gassner 1 and 2, red line colors in the 3. Bam Bam's going to get the win. Gassner coming in with a 2 and a whole bunch of people coming behind him. The 5 bike for Red Line Adventure. Kemple takes the 3.
13-year-old X is coming on down the line. Plummer jumping out to an early lead, in and out of that first corner. 15 Neg plate out front for Venom Racing. That's James Plummer leading him on around. Full tilt colors sitting 2, 3, and 4 coming on down the line. Oh, riders going down everywhere.
Good thing I wasn't standing there. Peckham. Come on over. Neg 15 coming in, followed by the 13 and the State 1. Plummer. Primus. And Morshan. That was good. You okay, Marsh? They hit the 1 leg I didn't have nailed down.
13-year-old experts coming on down the line. Venom Racing. That's another Plummer. That's Jack Plummer. Johnson sitting in that 2 spot.
14X getting going. Out in front, we got the Neg 12 bike of Jack Plummer. In the 2, the other 12 bike, the District of Kyle Johnson. Bumping and running. New rider taking over the 2. It's got to be Lemke. Oh, yeah, the Tasmaniac. Plummer, Lemke, and the other 12, Johnson.
15-year-old experts coming on down the line. Double cross colors jumping out front. That's Antil, followed by Prodigy Racing's Tank Robin sitting in that 2 spot.
Oh, yeah, good one coming. Quentin Martinez. Oh, trying to make a move up and down the berm. A little melee in the second turn, and 15X. Antil getting it done out front. Robin, the Tank, sitting in the 2 spot. Antil, Robin coming into the line. Antil's going to get the win. Robin the 2. And at the line, I think the 42 comes on by Quentin Martinez. Man, he had a wild ride in that second corner.
Dropping the gate on our 16-year-old expert class. Coming on down the line, that's going to be Ferguson. Coming out to an early lead on that 8-bike. Riders scattering all over the place. Got Wyatt Primus for Full Tilt Bike Company sitting in that 2 spot.
Oh, it's getting hot and heavy here, huh? Brady Ferguson got by the carnage. He's out front. We got the 2-bike of Primus limping his way in. Oh, there goes the tire. Ferguson's going to get the win. Primus trying to ride it in on a flat. The 68-bike, 9-bike of Veldkamp's going to get the 2. And Primus gets there. I got some wheel work to do. Brody Kahn with the 4.
17 to 18-year-old expert class coming on down the line. They had 2 racks qualified into the main. Prodigy Racing out front. That's Turbo Taylor Reedman. Jeremy Noltham sitting in that 2 spot, followed by Venom Racing's 150. Lemire sitting 3.
Oh, good move by the number 2 bike coming into the 3. Milne taking over the 3 spot. Reedman getting gone. Doing it for Prodigy. Captain Austin Notham in the 2. It's going to go Reedman. Notham, Milne trying to hang on. The 150 bike coming on Lemire. And at the line, I don't know who got that 3rd. Third?
19 to 27 experts coming on down the line. Full Tilt colors out in front. That's going to be Boy leading them on around.
Oh, Lavoie, but he's got company. Corey Francois sitting in that 2. Barr sitting in 3. Lots of horsepower in this one. Heading into the corner. Full Tilt, Revolution, Full Tilt coming on in. It's going to be the 21 bike of Lavoie, Francois, Barr, Duval, top 4.
Dropping the gate, 36 to 40-year-old expert class coming on down the line. Robert Edson out front on the 243 Venom Racing colors. Thunder Beach colors sitting in that 2 spot. That's Brock Beersba sitting 2.
All right, Bobby Edson didn't change his grips yet. They're not red. The 56 bike sitting in the 2 spot. Beersba and Eric Seagal looks like he'll be the last one to cross the line today. Coming on in, Edson going to get the win. Beersba is going to score up the 2, and Eric Seagal, the honor of crossing the line last today. And the track is closed, by the way. Thanks for coming. If you could help us police the areas around your camps, put everything you got in the garbage. I really appreciate all the help we got from the volunteers out here. It's been a nice hot day.